3 breathing tricks to calm your mind and body after 70. Introduction. Hey there, my dear friends. Welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad you're here with me today. If you're new, I'm Dr. Ellen, a clinical psychologist who's been working with folks just like you, wonderful, wise souls in their golden years, for over 30 years. This channel is all about living your best life after 50, 60, or even 70 and beyond. We talk about staying healthy, finding joy, and embracing the wisdom that comes with age. So, grab a cozy seat, maybe a cup of tea, and let's dive into today's topic: 3 breathing tricks to calm your mind and body after 70. Now, let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like your mind is racing a mile a minute? Maybe you're worried about your health, your family, or just the state of the world. Or perhaps your body feels tense, like it's holding on to stress you didn't even know was there. I hear this all the time from my patients, and let me tell you, it's completely normal. As we age, life throws new challenges our way, whether it's aches and pains, big life changes, or just the weight of all we've been through. But here's the good news. You have more power than you think to find calm, right here, right now. Today, I'm going to share 3 simple breathing techniques that can help you soothe your mind and relax your body. These aren't just random tips I pulled out of a hat. They're grounded in science, backed by years of research, and most importantly, they've worked wonders for my patients. I'll walk you through each one step by step, share some stories to show you how they've helped others, and give you practical ways to make them part of your daily life. By the end of this video, you'll have tools you can use anytime, anywhere, to feel more at peace. Sound good? All right, let's get started. Why breathing matters more than you think. Before we jump into the techniques, let's talk about why something as simple as breathing can make such a big difference. You might be thinking, Ellen, I've been breathing my whole life. Why do I need tricks for it now? Fair question. Here's the thing. As we get older, stress can sneak up on us in ways we don't always notice. Maybe your heart races when you're stuck in traffic, or you feel a knot in your stomach when you're waiting for a doctor's call. That's your body's stress response kicking in, and it can take a toll on your health. Everything from your blood pressure to your sleep. Breathing is like a secret superpower because it's one of the few things that connect your mind and body directly. When you breathe deeply and intentionally, you're sending a signal to your brain that says, hey, it's okay to relax. This lowers your heart rate, eases muscle tension, and even boosts your mood. Studies from places like Harvard Medical School show that deep breathing can reduce anxiety by up to 40% in just a few minutes. And the best part? You don't need any fancy equipment or gym membership. Just you and your breath. I remember working with a patient named Margaret, a lovely 72-year-old retired teacher. She came to me feeling overwhelmed after moving to a new city to be closer to her grandkids. She loved being near family, but the change was a lot. New neighbors, a new routine, and missing her old friends. She told me, Ellen, I feel like I'm carrying a backpack full of rocks all day. Sound familiar? That's when I introduced her to the first breathing trick we're going to talk about today. It changed everything for her, and I know it can help you too. Breathing trick number 1, the 4-7-8 technique. Let's start with the 4-7-8 technique. This one's a classic, and it's like a warm hug for your nervous system. It's based on ancient practices like yoga and has been studied by folks like Dr. Andrew Weil, who calls it a natural tranquilizer. Here's how it works. Find a comfortable position. You can sit in a chair, lie down, or even do this standing in line at the grocery store. Just make sure your back is straight, so your lungs have room to expand. Close your eyes if it feels safe. This helps you focus inward. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Count slowly in your head. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath for 7 seconds. Again count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 8 seconds. Make a gentle whoosh sound as you let the air out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Repeat the cycle 4 times. That's it. Let me tell you about Margaret again. When I taught her the 4-7-8 technique, she was skeptical. She said, Ellen, I don't have time to sit and count my breaths. I've got grandkids running around. But I asked her to try it for just 1 minute before bed. The next week, she came back beaming. She said, I haven't slept this well in years. It's like my brain finally knows how to shut off. She started using it during the day, too, when her grandkids were testing her patience or when she felt lonely in her new town. It became her go-to tool for finding calm. Why does this work? The 4-7-8 pattern forces your body. Slow down. That long exhale triggers your parasympathetic nervous system, which is like hitting the relax button in your brain. It's especially great for those moments when you feel anxious or overwhelmed, like when you're waiting for medical test results or deal with a family disagreement. Pro tip. If 7 seconds feels too long to hold your breath, start with 4-4-8. Inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhale for 8. You can build up as you get more comfortable. And if you're somewhere public, like a doctor's office, you can do this quietly without the whoosh sound. No one will even notice. Try it with me now. Inhale through your nose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale through your mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How you feel? Even one round can make a difference. Practice this a few times a day, maybe when you wake up, during commercial break, or before you go to sleep. It's like giving your mind and body a mini vacation. Breathing trick number 2, box breathing. Now, let's move on to the second technique, box breathing. This one's a favorite of Navy SEALs, which tells you it's powerful stuff. It's called box breathing because it's like drawing a square with your breath. Each side is equal. It's fantastic for when you need to focus or feel grounded, like before a big family gathering or when you're feeling scattered. Here's how to do it. Sit comfortably with your feet flat on the floor. Imagine you're rooted like a strong oak tree. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds. Picture the air filling your belly, not just your chest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through your nose for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath again for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat the cycle for 4 to 5 rounds. I had a patient named Tom, a 68-year-old Vietnam veteran, who swore by this one. Tom had trouble with anxiety, especially in crowded places like the mall or church. He'd get this tight feeling in his chest, like he couldn't catch his breath. I taught him box breathing, and he loved how simple it was. He'd do it in his car before going into a store, and it helped him feel in control. He told me, it's like I'm back in the driver's seat of my own mind. Over time, he even used it to stay calm during tough conversations with his son about moving into a smaller home. Box breathing works because it balances your oxygen and carbon dioxide levels, which steadies your heart rate and clears your head. It's like pressing the reset button when life feels chaotic. Studies from a journal of clinical psychology show it can lower cortisol, the stress hormone, by up to 25% in just a few minutes. Pro tip. If you're feeling really tense, try visualizing a square as you breathe. Picture each side forming as you inhale, hold, exhale, and hold again. It gives your mind something to focus on, which can be especially helpful if you're dealing with chronic pain or worry. You can also do this lying down if you're having trouble falling asleep. Just imagine that square floating above you. Let's try one round together. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice how your body feels a little more settled? You can do this anytime you need to center yourself, whether you're at home or out in the world. Breathing trick number 3, diaphragmatic breathing. All right, let's wrap up with the third technique, diaphragmatic breathing, also called belly breathing. This one's all about using your diaphragm, the muscle under your lungs, to breathe deeply and fully. It's amazing for reducing physical tension and boosting energy, especially if you're feeling sluggish or dealing with aches and pains. Here's how to do it. Lie down or sit in a comfy chair. If you're lying down, put a pillow under your knees for extra comfort. Place one hand on your chest and one on your belly. This helps you feel where the breath is going. Inhale slowly through your nose for 5 seconds. Focus on making your belly rise, not your chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale through your mouth for 5 seconds. Let your belly fall naturally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Repeat for 5 to 10 minutes. Go at your own pace, and don't worry if it feels strange at first. I work with a patient named Susan, a 75-year-old artist who had chronic back pain from years of standing at her easel. She was frustrated because the pain made it hard to paint, which was her passion. I taught her diaphragmatic breathing to help her relax her muscles and manage the pain. At first, she said, "Ellen, I feel silly puffing out my belly like a balloon." But after practicing for a week, she noticed her back felt looser, and she had more energy to create. She even started doing it while painting, which helped her stay focused and calm. Why is this so effective? Diaphragmatic breathing increases oxygen flow to your muscles, which can ease tension and reduce pain. It also activates your vagus nerve, which helps regulate stress and inflammation. Research from the American Journal of Respiratory Medicine shows it can improve lung function and even help with conditions like COPD, which many folks face as they age. Pro tip: if you're new to this, try practicing while lying down first. It's easier to feel your belly move. You can also add a gentle hum on the exhale like, to make it more soothing. If you have mobility issues, you can do this in any position that feels good. Just focus on that belly movement. Let's do a quick round together. Hand on your belly, hand on your chest. Inhale through your nose, let your belly rise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale through your mouth, let fall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feels good, right? Try this for a few minutes each day, maybe while listening to soft music or sitting in your favorite chair. Making these tricks part of your life. Now that you've got these 3 breathing tricks in your toolbox, let's talk about how to make them a habit. I know life gets busy, even in retirement, between doctor's appointments, family time, and maybe a new hobby like gardening or volunteering. The key is to start small and be kind to yourself. Here are a few ideas to weave these into your day. Morning routine. Do the 4-7-8 technique for 1 minute while your coffee brews. It's a great way to start the day with calm. Midday reset. Use box breathing during a break, like when you're waiting for lunch to heat up or sitting in the car before running errands. Evening wind down. Practice diaphragmatic breathing for 5 minutes before bed to help you sleep better. Trigger moments. Notice when you're stressed, like when you're stuck on hold with the insurance company, and try one of these techniques for just 30 seconds. I had a patient named George, a 70-year-old former firefighter, who thought breathing exercises were too soft for him. But when I explained that even tough guys like Navy SEALs use these techniques, he gave a shot. He started doing box breathing every time he felt his blood pressure rising during political debates with his brother-in-law. He said, "Ellen, it's like I've got a secret weapon now." That's the beauty of these tools. They're simple, but they're powerful. If you're worried about remembering the steps, write them down on a sticky note and put on your fridge or bathroom mirror. Or bookmark this video and come back to it whenever you need a refresher. The more you practice, the more natural it'll feel, like brushing your teeth or putting on your favorite sweater. A word on patience and self-compassion. Before we wrap up, I want to say something important. Be patient with yourself. If you try these techniques and don't feel like a Zen master right away, that's okay. It takes time to retrain your body and mind. Some days, you might feel amazing after one round. Other days, it might take a little longer. That's not failure. That's just being human. I think of my patient Clara, an 80-year-old grandmother who felt discouraged when she couldn't get diaphragmatic breathing at first. I told her, "Clara, you've raised 3 kids and run a business. You've mastered harder things than this." We practiced together, and she started small, just 1 minute a day. Now, she swears by it and even taught her book club friends how to do it. You got that same resilience in you, my friend. If you're dealing with health challenges or big life changes, these breathing tricks can be a lifeline, but they're not a cure-all. Always check with your doctor if you're feeling overwhelmed or if you have conditions like asthma that might affect your breathing. And if you're struggling with anxiety or depression, consider talking to a therapist or counselor. There's no shame in asking for help. You deserve to feel your best. All right, my friends, let's bring it all together. Today, we've explored 3 breathing tricks to calm your mind and body after 70. The 4-7-8 technique for instant relaxation, box breathing for focus and grounding, and diaphragmatic breathing for easing tension and boosting energy. These aren't just exercises. They're gifts you can give yourself anytime you need a moment of peace. I hope you'll try these out and see how they feel. Maybe start with one technique this week and notice how it changes your day. And if you're loving this content, please hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next video. I've got more tips coming your way to help you live healthier, happier, and wiser. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Which breathing trick are you excited to try? Or, if you've got a favorite relaxation tip, share it with our community. We're all in this together. And if you know someone who could use a little calm in their life, share this video with them. Let's spread the wisdom. Thank you for spending this time with me. You are stronger and more capable than you know, and I'm so proud of you for showing up for yourself today. Keep shining, keep breathing, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, my friends.